Good morning, everybody. My name is Justin Ray with Alaska Team 3, Operations Section Chief, with your daily operational briefing for the Willamette Complex South for August 22nd, 2024. We had another good day yesterday, securing some of our lines, pulling together some of our indirect lines. A lot of good work going on out there, and we'll go around the horn and show you what we have going on. Up here on the northern part of the fire, branch 8 on the chalk fire, they continued to patrol and mop up, securing those lines that we have in place. That fire has remained in its same footprint for the past 2 weeks as the crews continue to secure line, mop up any hot spots, patrol and work on their indirect lines around that fire just in case something does happen in the future. They'll be ready for that. Most of that fire is contained. There is some parts on the northwest of the fire that is not, and that's due to just a real patchy burn in there. It's hard to get any continuous black to consider that contained. So we're getting there. We're just not real comfortable yet calling that fully contained. Down on the Tire Mountain and McKinley fires, those are still 100% contained. We continue to check those daily and make sure that those stay where they're at. And if they do find any issues out there or concerns, they'll be able to address those quickly. Down in branch 8 on the coffee pot fire, they are working their way around the edge, and we had an update late last night that the whole coffee pot fire is now considered contained. So that is 100% contained as of late last night, and the maps will reflect that here tonight or in the near future. So a lot of good work going on over there, mopping up, securing fallen hazard trees, creating safe work spaces for our firefighters to go in and mop up, using existing roads and dozer lines that were put in as containment lines. There still will be some work going on at Coffee Pot, just making sure that we get a little deeper in our mop up, pulling hose, pumps, pulling any water handling supplies, and working on our indirect lines around there in case something happens in the future, which we're not expecting, but we like to be safe and have contingency lines. Moss Mountain fire to the southeast, we're still working on some of the indirect lines there. The 2120 road, where it slopped over to the south there, still holding within our containment lines there to the south. It's starting to burn out pretty well, and it's getting more secure every day south of the 2120 road. As you move further west, that 2120 road has been prepped as a fire suppression line, and then as you go farther to the north, the indirect line on the west side of Groundhog Creek up to the 23 road is nearing completion. They have a few days left on there, but it should be fully put in and plumbed and ready to use as a defensive line here in the future soon. Coming back down to the southeast on the 2300 road, that is still, we still have some work to do on that 2300 road, but that is almost complete. And then coming around back on the 2120, working that road, prepping it as a defensive line, so we can work off of it in case the Moss Mountain fire wants to move. Another thing we're doing for the Moss Mountain fire on that west end, there is a old road in there, a logging road, just directly to the west. As the fire chunks down that hill, kind of backs off that hill to the west, we have some folks in there using aviation resources to check it up there and to slow down the progress to the west of the Moss Mountain fire. Down to southwest of southeast of the 217 fire, that is still 100% contained. We did pull all the water handling supplies off of that fire yesterday, so we're feeling real comfortable with that. And farther to the southeast, fire 208, that is wilderness fire out there, monitor status. We are doing some aviation work out there with bucket drops, trying to keep that in check. And we're working some indirect line to the west of there, right outside the wilderness boundary on an existing road to prep that in case that fire does want to come out of there to the west. to protect the values at risk there to the west of the fire. Overall, a great day. Out there, there's a lot of good work going on, a lot of safe work. It's been a challenge with the steep slopes and heavy timber coming down, green trees coming down, dead trees coming down. So a lot of good work going on out there, and slowly but surely getting these fires in a good spot. This will be the last day for the Alaska team managing these fires. Thank you all for tuning in with us on the daily. Tomorrow the Eastern area team will take over and continue on with the good work here for y'all in the district. Thanks and have a good day.